Alright, what's going on everyone on YouTube at Nesruler? Welcome to Friday and Body Bags. Of course, I am your host, Nesruler22. And today I will be reviewing a slasher, I guess you could call it, a slasher film from 2011, released in 2013 by Phase 4 Films. And that's Jack the Reaper. It has Tony Todd in it for about 3 minutes or so. That's the main, selling point of this film. Basically, it's about a group of, high school students who didn't complete this assignment, so they get assigned to go to an Industrial Revolution museum on a Saturday. Now that's, of course, is ran by Tony Todd, and Tony Todd tells them about a legend, of course, called Railroad Jack, aka Jack the Reaper, and how he kills them. If you see him, you die, I guess, is the main aspect of this story, which gets a little bit confusing towards the ending of the film, but it's like, if you see Jack the Reaper, you are pretty much automatically dead, which, it's strange. It's definitely one of the least, interesting thing about this film, I guess you could say. But so these kids, of course, go to this museum. They leave, and on the way home back to school, they get in a bus accident, and no one is there to help. But in the distance, they see this carnival, and they think it's a good idea to see if anybody's at this carnival. So they go to this carnival, and of course nobody is there. But instead of going back to the bus and waiting for help, they decide to, of course, have a good time and fuck around. And of course, Jack the Reaper comes back and starts knocking them off one by one, of course, which is kind of lame because they cut off the kills. Whenever somebody gets killed, I guess they didn't have the budget to shoot the effects, so they just cut the fucking camera. And that happens just about in every kill. Pissed me the fuck off to know, it just pissed me off so bad that people make a horror film, but they decide to cut off the kills. It's like, what's the fucking point of making a horror film if you're not going to show the kills? And it's definitely, this film definitely does that quite a bit. And the picture in the background is kind of funny because that's actually not the carnival at all that's in the film, which is pretty hilarious because there was not a roller coaster in the movie, but it's in the picture in the background for some reason. But, of course, they get knocked off one by one, and, your typical generic slasher story continues. And this film is okay. I know Moods hated it, didn't like it at all. I thought it was okay. It definitely wasn't the worst film I've ever seen before, but it definitely had its share of issues and storyline problems. But it was okay. I only paid $2 for this, so I really didn't care very much. But so yeah, that is my review of Jack the Reaper. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up and comment below. I always read your comments. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at twitter.com/Nesruler22. Or if you want to follow me on my channel, you can do so at youtube.com/Nesruler22. Hope everybody has a solid weekend. Talk to you guys next week with another review. Talk to you guys soon. Later.